This is so good. You have no, this is destroying me. This is incredible. Mac and cheese for adults.
Hey, it's Cesar again with the Food52 test kitchen, and today I'm making French onion PastaOs, not SpaghettiOs. This is Recipe Drop, where my friends and I here at the test kitchen come at you with new recipes weekly. Let me show you how to make it. My cast iron over medium-high heat. I'm gonna go in with 2 tablespoons of butter, along with about a tablespoon of olive oil. You can throw them both in. The oil prevents the butter from burning, or helps the butter not burn as quickly. So I'm adding 1 whole sweet onion, diced, along with a bay leaf. So we just want to cook these down, get them kind of caramelized. I'm not looking for them to turn jammy, but I do want some color on them. I'm gonna hit them with a little pinch of salt, just to help it along. There are gonna be a few salty components going into this, so I don't want it to be too salty, so be careful with your salt. I also like to add my black pepper at this point as well. Be pretty generous. I'm doing maybe over half a teaspoon. So keep an eye on this, stir it occasionally, and let's check on it again in about 10 minutes. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. I have 3 cloves of grated garlic. We're not putting the garlic in at the beginning because we don't want it to burn. So we're gonna hit it with our fresh thyme. Man, that smells sophisticated. Mm-hmm. All right, now we're gonna add our pasta. Just gonna give them a little toast. It's funny because a few people thought I had taken the canned SpaghettiOs and just like rinsed the sauce off and then used it for this, but they do sell this pasta. The supermarket I got them from just called them pasta rings, but these are officially known as anelli, which mean rings in Italian. Just want to toast it for about a minute or two. You get a little color on it. I'm stirring constantly. I don't want anything to scorch. I'm still over medium-high heat. But you can see some of the rings are getting browned, which is great. It's gonna taste so nice. I'm gonna go in with a cup of dry white wine. And let this do its thing for about a minute so the alcohol could cook off. At this point, I'm also gonna go in with our beef bouillon paste. This is better than bouillon, not sponsored. But any beef paste will do. I have a little over a tablespoon. It was kind of like a hefty tablespoon. If you want to keep this vegetarian, you can totally use a vegetable-based bouillon paste. And just to kind of help that beef broth along, I have a teaspoon of soy sauce, half a teaspoon of Worcestershire. I feel like I need more than this, and it's just going to taste like Worcestershire, but it does add a lot of depth to it. Worcestershire is not vegetarian, so you can keep it out. Our wine has reduced. It's getting thick and creamy. A funny thing to watch out for with this pasta shape, they kind of make their way up the side of your pan. And I haven't figured out how to prevent that. And so our wine is pretty much reduced. Now I'm gonna go in with 3 cups of water. And what's gonna happen here, as the water reduces, the pasta is gonna release its starch, and it's gonna get nice and thick. Bring this back up to a simmer. So it's been about 8 minutes. This is the consistency you want. So you see it's still really creamy and saucy. You don't want to go farther than that. So I'm actually gonna kill my heat. And at this point, I'm going in with a teaspoon of creme fraiche off the heat. This is gonna add an extra little bit of body. Also, it's gonna help cut some of the richness of the cheese that's gonna go on. I'm also gonna go in. I don't know if I accidentally already added it. I'm a little confused, but I'm going in with a teaspoon of sherry vinegar. So I'm just gonna eyeball that. Maybe a little more. Sherry vinegar in this is really nice. Kind Kind of same idea. Just gonna brighten it up a little bit. So I have my broiler on high, preheating. At this point, I'm just gonna flatten out my O's. I have some Gruyère that I grated. This is about, let's say about a cup. Just sprinkle that right over. Obviously add as much or as little as you like. But I don't get crazy, because this is, otherwise, you know, it's gonna get like oily. If you don't have Gruyère, I think mozzarella would be nice in this too. Maybe even some cheddar, like some white cheddar would be nice. So I'm gonna go into our broiler. Keep an eye on it, check it every like 30 seconds. Yeah? Perfect. That was 30 seconds. Yo, this after a night of libations. I'm just gonna finish it off with a little more thyme. I think I'm gonna hit it with a little extra black pepper. That's it, there you go. Super easy, I hope you try it. Hi, Paul. And we have our 5-2 wooden spoon.
Available on TikTok Shop.
You like SpaghettiOs?
I do.
These are not SpaghettiOs.
Okay.
I legally cannot call these SpaghettiOs, but, and I don't think they're gonna taste anything like SpaghettiOs.
Oh, this is crazy.
Is it hitting?
Yes, I'm also starving, but it's so good.
Something about
It's just so good. You have no, this is destroying me. This is incredible. Mac and cheese for adults.
Allison, this one came out the best.
Need a recipe.
Oh, the recipe's gonna be down here. Yeah. Speaking of recipe, thanks for cooking with me. This was Recipe Drop. Recipes down below. Comment nicely. Like, subscribe. I'll see you later.
You'll see Cesar in the comments later, that's for sure.
Oh, you'll see me in the comments, yep.